It was in this cold, dark house that my story begins. It was close to midnight, in my room. It was not much to be called a room, more like an immense cabinet with moths and fleas. It had but one hard mattress upon which I could only think of my cold, dark life. My master, to whom I was in servitude, as his butler, had taken the most excellent care of me when I was a boy, but when I moved into the house with my family, such was no longer the case. I felt that my master hated my child and my wife. I vowed to make that house mine. It began with a simple plan, when suddenly I found my daughter screaming like no other human I'd ever heard. It took all my strength as a father to subside their fears, when I realized, Mary, my wife, she was not here in my child's time of need. Where was she? I wasted no time searching for her. My search took me to the lower town, to the tavern, where I found my wife, surrounded by disgusting men, treating her as a common working girl. I would have none of that! My master called a doctor to the home to care for Mary, and for the next 2 days she was confined to a bed. I could do little, for my master forbade me to see her. Was he intent on tearing my family apart? My fortune was greater with my daughter, who I visited only after I knew for sure that my master had retired for the night. I would read to my daughter and sing her a lullaby, for I cared deeply for her well-being. 3 days passed like this, and on the fourth night I heard a din from the salon. As I came to investigate, I was alone, the single candle in my hand, trembling with such ferocity that I did not believe my hands to be under my own control. I was completely and totally alone, with the bourbon, my old friend, and my old enemy. There were 3 men in the porch light, who introduced themselves as officers of the police. Several disturbances had been heard that night, and they had been required to investigate. I bade them welcome. I had no quarrel with them. The scream pierced my skin as I rushed up to the stairs to find my daughter, cowered under the demon I had met before. In fury, I attacked the fiend, only to see the face of my master.
Please, kill me!
The last thing I remember before waking up in the hospital was staring into the black sky, the cold air upon my face. I can never forget the voice from within that hellfire.
Hail thee to